Good afternoon, folks. This is Mark again with Marc's Mobility. We have a beautiful Permobil M5, very, very rare. This is the M5 Powerchair, 6 electrical function on this chair. It has 31 miles. It was used like a month and a half, 2 months. This is a extremely expensive Powerchair, hardly used. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have here a one-of-a-kind power chair. This is the Permobil M5. Very rare to see an M5 because they're very expensive. And anyways, this one here has the high-speed motors. It has the 14-inch seat lift. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the seat that tilts forward, the legs that go out, and the legs that come up and down. So this is why this is one of a kind, and it's Midnight Patriot colors on it. Fully loaded with all kinds of other goodies. It has 31 miles. It was used less than a month or two, somewhere around there. So let's get started on this beautiful chair. So the first thing is you can do all the functions through the joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to use the switch box. It's a little quicker for me. So if I hold the first button down, you can see the seat going up, okay? So you're going to start roughly at 22. Now remember, this seat here is the only chair that will go up to 14 inches. Most chairs only go 10 or 12. They used to go only 5 and 8. But now they're going, this one here is the only model out there that will go 14 inches high. So you'll be at 36 inches high by the time it's all the way up. That means when this person is driving their chair, you're going to be eye level with this person. Also, if you have this chair in your kitchen, folks, just to give you a heads up, when you're in the kitchen working, this would be your sink over here. You come in sideways like this, you raise your arm. Now it's not too close, I could be closer to the wall, but you do your dishes down this way and you can grab your stuff off the counter. That's the way you come in the kitchen, and when you get away from the wall, you just go pull the back this way and go away from the wall, okay? A lot of people try to come in forward, now they're doing their dishes like this. It's a lot easier, and you're working away from the joystick. You're gonna be working this way into your sink, okay? As you can see, the seat is elevated, and as you can see, it still drives, okay? And remember, this chair has the high-speed motors. This chair will go up to 7.5 miles an hour. That's another thing about the M5. Not only does it have the 14-inch seat lift, it has the high-speed motors to 7.5 miles an hour. While we have the seat elevated, let's look at the base. This is the armature for the seat lift. You can see the actuator for the seat lift right there. You can see this is a mid-wheel drive. What that means, your drive wheel is in the middle of your back caster wheel and your front caster wheel. These front caster wheel and back caster, they're there for suspension and also to give you that nice zero turn when you turn in a circle. These are 14 inches. They're not going to mark your floor. They're solid tires, okay? This is an anchor point right here. You can see my hands through it. There's 4 of these around the chair. This is where you secure your chair if you're going to transport this chair, okay? I want to show you something in the front. You see these 2 cylinders right here? That's your motors. This is the motor for this wheel here, and that's the motor for that wheel back there. These motors go directly to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt. Everything is direct drive to the wheel. Also, this chair weighs probably 450 pounds. Very heavy chair. It's got all kinds of motors on it. If you needed to push it, let's just say you've got this chair for 10 years and you have an issue 10 years from now and you need to push it. Well, you would turn the power off and you would want to put the chair in neutral. So the power is off because these are electric motors. Power off. Right on top of your motor, you see the little lever right here? A lot of people can't find it. It's right there, okay? Push it inward on both sides and now you're in neutral, okay? That's where your neutral lever is. Right on top of it. And whenever you're done rolling it, even if it's not working, always put it back in gear because it might be working the next day. So we have it back in gear. We're going to turn the power back on. Give it a few seconds to calibrate. And once it's calibrated, we can start driving it again. Now I'm going to show you something else. So let's bring the seat down a little bit. Now, some of you have trouble getting out of your chairs. I'm going to leave the seat elevated. The cushion is moving on me. I'm going to put this up. Remember I said the seat can be tilted forward? Watch this. Watch the bottom here. See how it's tilting forward? See that? So let's just say you have a person who can't get out of their chair. Well, folks, I mean, there's no way they're not going to be able to get out now because it's just about putting you out, okay? So that's just a little tip there in case you need to get out of your chair. Leave the seat elevated. You don't even have to tilt it. You can just leave it elevated and still get out, but this makes it quite a bit easier. I'm going to bring it back down to flat. Well, you can see when it's flat. Okay, I'm going to bring this seat all the way down now, the first button. There we go, we're all the way down. Almost there, okay. The next thing we're going to do the tilt, which is the bottom of the seat will go back, okay. So you see how the bottom is going back. So this is good because the legs and the back are going to go because they're all connected. This is really good benefit if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You just want to have circulation in your legs, okay? If that's not enough circulation, folks, look at the feet. Now this chair, folks, is fully adjustable. So if you're 100 pounds, this might be a little too big right now, or 300 pounds, we can take the railings, make them smaller, longer, wider, bigger cushion. We can do that over here before we ship the chair to you. So don't worry about the seat size right now because all of it will be fixed to your body size before we ship it. Look at this, folks. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Now that's a little crazy for circulation, but I wanted to show you that even, look, there's another motor right here to make the feet go up and down, which we'll show you in a second. We're going to bring the seat down. Let's just say you're only tilted it halfway. Your feet are still higher than your body right there, okay? Just want to show you that part. We're going to leave the legs out for now. And the next thing we're going to do is called the electric recline. The recline is when the back right here goes back by itself. See, nothing's moving. I'm holding the button here, the back is moving back. This is really good. If you transfer from one chair to another, it's nice because you can jump from one chair into this one. There's nothing here in the way to stop you from doing that also. And it's a full recline, as I can see. So if you were laying down on your chair, this is what it would look like. Okay. Now you can also tilt it back. Look, you see that? So if you, just like your recliner at home. Look at that, folks. So multiple position. This is why these chairs, and this is made in Sweden. This is like your Rolex watch, which is made in Sweden, also your Swiss Army knife. This is the highest quality power chair in the world right now. So let's bring the seat down. And let's bring the back up. And let's bring the legs back down. So I'm doing two buttons at once. So once we get this back to standard level, I'm going to show you the last function, which is the electric legs. As a matter of fact, we're going to leave the legs right there so you can see. I'm going to stop the legs. I'm going to bring this up. So now, if you want to make the legs go in and out, you have to do it through the joystick. So you go here with the button that you turn it on. There's just not enough buttons here for that function. So you go here, go to the button, keep going forward till you see a picture of the seat in your screen. Well, I passed it. Really good, Mark. There we go. Now, whatever picture in the seat, it tells you, when you move this, it tells you what the function is going to be, okay? So I want the legs to go up and down. So now there's an arrow where the person's sitting down, it shows an arrow this way up and down. So now if I push this back, when I push it forward, okay, that's the wrong one. There's so many positions. Let's try this one. That's the legs. How about this one? There we go. See how it's coming in? And if I go this way, it's pushing out. So sometimes people recline, they want to have their feet further away. There you go, look at that. Now if you push these legs too far, the chair will not drive because it has sensors, okay? So we're going to bring this back in a little bit. We're going to bring the legs back up. And what we're going to do now, we're going to bring them in a little bit. We're going to do with this button here, bring them in completely, but I want to show you how it turns in your house. So if you're in the house, you're not going to want the legs way up there. You're going to want them all the way in, of course, because you want the best turning ability. There we go. All right, folks, this is the turning radius on this chair. So you can see when you have it in the house, you can see how the front and back wheels will swivel, and this chair will stay in the same spot all day long, okay? And you can go on either side, the wheels will swivel the other way. And you see how quiet that is? You can't even hear the chair. You can hear my feet. You'll hear the click when I stop. That's normal. All right, so we've covered right now 6 electrical functions. Let's look at the seat real quick on this chair. The seat on this chair right now, the way it's sitting, it's 20 by 20. This is a memory foam cushion, really nice cushion, memory foam cushion. You do have a safety belt. You have right here a charging port right there for your phone. So if you need to charge your phone, right there's a charging port included with this chair. You have also with this chair a swing away joystick. So if you need to get close to a dining table, you can swing the joystick away from the front. You also have in the back a fully adjustable headrest right here, extra large headrest, fully adjustable, and you can see how big it is and you can see how cushiony it is, okay? Super great. Super great. Yeah, I guess I could say super great. That would be probably not good English, but and also you have right here lights. So if I push this button here, we have headlights. These are factory lights, folks. The lights alone are $1,200, $1,300 on this chair. You have hazards. You have right flasher, left flasher. Okay, you have all the lights you need on this chair. All right, so let's talk about charging the chair. So if you charge this chair, you'll get a charger with it. This may not be the charger, but we'll use this one for example. It plugs right below the joystick, like most chairs, and as soon as the light goes to 100 or full or green, the charger will stop charging when the batteries are full. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, these are smart technology chargers. All right, let's see if we can recap this chair. Oh, by the way, if you are left-handed, we can put everything on the left side if you're a left-handed person. All right, we're going to turn the lights off. Let's go back again to the beginning. This is a Permobil M5. A very rare chair because it's so expensive. Not too many people qualify for it, but we have one here. This chair has 6 electrical functions. It has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet to go out, the electric feet to go up and down, and you have the seat that will tilt forward. 6 electrical functions. It has 31 miles, so it was used for a month and a half at the most. It has the headlights, the tail lights, the solid tires, the Midnight Patriot color, the swing away joystick, the flip up arm, the memory cushion, the safety belt, the phone charger right there, the contoured back right here. This is a contoured back, I forgot to mention. The nice heavy duty padded headrest. It has a high speed motor, so it'll go up to 7.5 miles an hour. So this is one of a kind. So if you're looking for the best chair on the market, that's it right there. Wow. I'm coming back. .3 miles an hour. So the speed I got on here is set 7.3. So this is the chair with the high-speed motors. It has 31 miles on it or somewhere around there. It was used for like a month and a half. It'll go in the grass with no problem. So this is one of those chairs that's very hard to find in new condition like this one. So I'm going to raise the seat right now. So the seat is going up. If you're going to drive this chair with the seat elevated, we recommend really nice flat surface. These are very expensive chairs. They're very well built, but it's not the seat elevated in the backyard. If you do it, it's at your risk. So I think the seat is almost all the way up. That's 14 inches, folks. There we go. Let's see how fast it goes with the seat elevated. All right, 3.2 miles, excuse me, 3.2 miles an hour. So walking speed is about 2.2. This is about 3.2 speed, so it's faster than walking. As I said, if you're elevated and you're walking with someone, you'll be able to talk to someone eye level. You can reach stuff in the cabinet. You can do your dishes looking down. You can grab stuff off the cabinet, off the first cabinet, and sometime off the second cabinet. So folks, this chair has 6 electrical functions: seat lift, tilt, recline, feet to go out, feet to go up and down, the seat that tilts forward. It has the memory foam cushion, the headlights, the anchor points, the solid tires, the charging port for your phone, the swing away joystick, the flip up arms, fully loaded, ready to go. This chair probably won't be here very long. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.